LLC. One of the things I do when I basically, besides selling screen paint products, is basically exposing people out there that are doing things that they should not be doing. We only had 2 people that I've seen so far of all the different screen paints I've seen. I have quite a lot of experience because I've been here for quite a long time. And I have been here a lot longer than some of these other so-called screen paint makers who claim to have products that work, but as we find out, they don't work. We've been doing a lot of research on these particular companies and businesses, and some of these people have gotten themselves on some very serious charges involving criminal charges and involving massive lawsuits on making false accusations weren't true. Keep in mind, anything we talk about on here, we back up everything that we say. Now, I told you Jamie is a big liar. He's a massive liar. He made some statement about how he stated that the insanity continues. The lawyers advised me not to talk about it. Funny thing about it is the thumbnail he's using, and I have friends of mine, art attorneys, who I've actually shot this over to. They say your lawyers are fake. They're not even real. And if they are, they would love to meet them. Because the reason why is because this right here can get you in a lot of trouble. Because again, you're taking someone's pictures without their permission. You're putting them in weird poses. You're putting them on top of wanted posters and all that stuff. And then you're calling me a scammer. This is what you're being sued for to begin with. So no lawyer will allow you to use it as a thumbnail. They would advise you to not say anything or do anything at all. What you should have been doing when you had multiple open criminal cases against you, which you are now basically just carrying on and acting up. So these lawyers told you not to talk about it, right? All right, let me show you something. This is Jamie's site right here. I'm gonna show you this real quick so you can see all this from the door. This is why I said he lies about this stuff. Now on this wanted poster, this is a picture of me. I did a donation for the Ice Bucket Challenge for charity. Jamie decided to take it and slander it. I'm going to show you how, basically, I'll tell you the day, this guy is basically not the kind of person you do business with. He constantly lies. He's very dirty and underhanded. I'm not saying it's because of the picture. This is because this is the kind of person he is. Now, if you look here, this is his channel. The very product he has here under Cinemax, as we know, is a scam. He's still ripping customers off on that. LLC has right there is not legit. Again, paperwork and perjury, documents missing. And he says right here that insanity continues. The lawyers advise me not to talk about it. But this is what you use for your thumbnail. This is the very thing that you're being sued for. This is the very thing that you have criminal charges that were brought up against you for making false accusations about my company and saying we're scamming people. This is what you're going to court for. But the lawyers allowed you to do this. This is why I said a friend of mine works at the bar. He says he can't wait to meet these attorneys because he's going to go for their license. Because again, they're supporting the very thing that they're supposed to be defending you in court. You don't think when you say things, do you, Jamie? I don't think you do. All right, let's go pop over to his channel real quick. Let's see the new evidence that we have. Now, this is what he just posted today. As you can see, Crow's screen paint mixes. There's more images of me, images of posting family addresses. As I said before, he made tons of waves. He's not going to last long. He's done some dirty stuff. A lot of people down here, I'll put it this way. I don't want to say much about it, but I'm just saying, yeah, it's going to happen in a big way. But anyway, get back to this. Your lawyers advised you not to talk about it. Keep in mind, you can't talk about it, post things about it, none of that. So what you did was you gave me more evidence to slam you in court. That's my picture. That right there, calling me a scammer, using my image when I didn't give you permission to do so. And this means, Jamie, you've given me more evidence to drag you into court and sue you again. So along with the documents that we have here already going to the police station today, showing you some pictures of me, we have new evidence, more information. And I don't know what kind of lawyers you have at the end of the day, but lawyers I do business with, and they would advise me at the end of the day, don't say anything, don't blah, don't this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. That's what they would advise me to do. Don't post pictures. If I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, and that can potentially get me in trouble, get me more jail time, this is something they would advise me to do. Don't even disappear. You don't even exist at all, period. The less he has to use against you in court, the better your chances are of surviving this. But you, on the other hand, I don't know what attorneys you have, because again, you've already broken the rule they told you not to do. Let's show some more stuff he was carrying on about. That's why I said he has no attorneys. That's just him lying. So your attorneys supported all this. This is the day. This is the day because he was upset and angry because we exposed his company. Your company's being sued. Do you know that? See? Same thumbnail you just used. Now you put down dead or alive. That's considered to be a threat. Right there. Yep, that's a threat. So, guess what, Jamie? Now, I didn't see that dead or alive, but now since you post that, that's triggering your site, I can get a warrant really as fast as possible for your arrest today, because that's considered to be an open threat now. Guess who's going to jail? You are, today. So I'm going to contact the police in my section. We're also going to contact the police over in California, and we're going to send them that document right there coming off your website saying that dead or alive. That's an open threat toward my life. All right, then. I'm going to get a picture of that. So we got evidence of that for court. And also, too, I'm going to get a warrant for your arrest. Because you just put out an open threat on my life. Now, am I worried about this? No. I'm licensed to carry. I don't have no problem with that. If somebody want to give me extra target practice, I got no problem with it. But that right there, put an open threat on my life, yeah, that got you jail time right there from the door. So, you're going to meet family soon. Very soon. And I'm going to send them this too also too. I'm going to make sure they know about this. So you're posting addresses, telling people that dead or alive, all that nonsense at the end of the day. Yeah, you have attorneys. You don't have any attorneys. Now, the reason why Jamie got so heated over this is because, again, we went into his site and we went in and posted that you're scamming people. Tell me if I'm not wrong. You're saying that your Cinemax mix that you have basically doesn't match house paint. Demonstration, and here it says otherwise. That the products that you do have match house paint, and you have been ripping people off for years. There we go. Let me see right here. So this is not you in the video. This is not you matching house paint. This is not your product right here. This is the same product. We haven't seen anything else otherwise. As you saying that, hey, look, I've done test demonstrations. This is my product against the network grade 773. This is the product I matched in a demonstration. It doesn't match. Your product does match house paint. We've done it multiple times. I can go back to where you had your eBay account where we had products matching house paint over there left and right, where screens are washing out, where they're fading. You got customer screens that we can show that are washing out and fading. Your product basically on that other mix you have, you keep changing the labels on it. You've got pictures on it that date back from a year to 5 years back, showing that none of those pictures have nothing to do. The only pictures have anything to do with that product is the lobster and whatever it is going off in the background, and that's tied to the Frankenstein, not to that product at all, period. So you've been scamming people on open dummy shopping carts that don't even exist. As I said before, I never come on here and talk about things that are not real. I'm not going to sit here and say that, hey, look, you're scamming somebody, and I have no proof of this. There's hardcore evidence showing of you scamming people. I can't believe you made an open threat for my life. Do you have any idea how bad that's going to be for you now? It's going to be extremely bad. I can get a warrant right away for your arrest now for that. This is what your lawyers advised you not to do. You don't have any lawyers, Jamie. You went to an attorney, I guarantee you, an attorney told you that there's nothing they could do for you because you have too much substantial evidence against you. You're going to jail. That's where you're going. And you're going sooner now because we have an open death threat on my life that you posted on your website, on your company's website at that. Woo, my goodness, I swear. Well, at least we get rid of you fast. That's the good thing about it. We get you in court a lot faster now. A lot faster. That's the end of it for you. You just ended your life that fast, that quick. At least the other stuff would have took a little time to get to court, but that right there, that's an open death threat. And it's coming off your company site. I'll be shooting that over to Wix, a couple other places. Matter of fact, I forgot, we got the forms back from your post office fraud charge cases that'll be coming up pretty soon too. I have a couple agencies we'll be sending that to, including your LLC, showing that you committed post office fraud through your business. That's not going to go well either. Yeah, you're not going to be a free man. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen anybody do. You're not going to be a free man at all, period. You're going to stay in jail. That's a whole separate charge right there. That's a death threat on my life. So that shows you right there how angry, how bitter Jamie is at the end of the day. Now, if you sit there and say, oh, we threatened to kill me. Yeah, I did. I did threaten you. I sat there and said at the end of the day, if you came up to my residency, if you came up to my property, yeah, I'm going to put a bullet in you. That's what I got licensed to carry for, to defend myself. You, knowing the person that you are and the way you've been carrying on and stalking me, you pop up on my property, I'm going to discharge my firearm and take you out. Anybody would. You give me reason to pull a firearm. So I don't go out and post images with your face on it saying, hey, dead or alive. We don't do that kind of stuff at the end of the day. That would get me sued. That would get me locked up. But the judge said, hey, yeah, I did, because this is the kind of stuff we're receiving from this guy. This guy's a stalker. He's a weirdo. He's been following our addresses. He's been posting our information. He's been making little weird puppet characters of it. So yeah, I do carry a firearm. I will use it if it comes up, and I said I would put him down. Ain't nobody gonna say anything about that. I even told the officer that if I see you anywhere and you're on my property or anything, I'm gonna put you down. That's it. Officer, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's it. Gives me the right to bear arms, gives me the right to carry, gives me the right to use, because I have a reason. But you showed that activity of that kind of person that you are. And right there, from customers seeing at the end of the day, they can tell that you're not the kind of person they want to do business with. You got mad and upset because you got exposed on this video. This is your video. You made it. And you got upset with me and got angry because we went to your website and showed that you had dummy shopping carts that didn't exist. So not only did you show yourself as being an extremely bad person for business for anybody, and I would not trust this man with my address or even credit card information or debit card information, whatever it may be, but you outed yourself as a scammer that you are, because again, you got highly upset over a video you made. I didn't make this video. I didn't go and docker anything. We didn't basically edit anything. This is your actual video, and this is what you got ticked off over. That's guilty. So you outed your own self. So this is what he got mad about. This is his product going against network grade 773. And he matched it in a demonstration. That's what he's mad about. Went to his website, still selling the product. This right here is the personal mix. You got on camera, you lied to customers as you was doing this video, telling them they were seeing two different screens, that your product was picking up better contrast and better color and all this other nonsense just to come in and remove the videos. No, your product matched house paint. It's all to it. It is what it is. And instead of you going in and apologizing to your customers, giving them back their money, you didn't do that. You went in and you basically stole their money and put up a policy design that they couldn't exchange or do anything at all. Just rip them off. Now, for the overseas customers, let me show you what's waiting for you. Let's go pop over to his site. On the site for the overseas customers, you're paying $140. Do you see anywhere in here that says on his site that you are going to pay a $70 surcharge fee? Nope, this is a policy he has designed to rip off his customers. If it lands on you, if it's delivered, no returns or refunds. Only exchange for a different mix if the container wasn't open. So what happens to the fellow who basically painted down a 200-inch screen and his screen completely washed out? He had to paint it down, didn't he? How else would he know if it worked or not? There's no test on any of his products. There's no batch numbers. How else would you know? You're going to look at the can and go, oh, maybe this will work, maybe it won't work. No, you have to open it up. All right then. So let's get back to the customer here. $40 he has here. Everybody else is paying 50 bucks. There's nothing in here saying you're going to pay $70 for a surcharge fee, nothing at all. And all of a sudden, you're paying 140 bucks. So where is the extra $70 coming for? Because it doesn't state anywhere on here what you're paying. So where is it? Why are you paying so much? See, Jamie, this is where you rip people off. If you're going to tell somebody that they're going to pay a $70 surcharge fee, they're supposed to know this automatically because you say it out of your mouth. You have to put whatever you say out of your mouth, if it's true, and you should put what is true, on the website so the customer can read it. They're going to be paying additional charges. Under our website, when we have that, we ship out everything for free, but if the customer wants to go through another carrier besides the carrier that we use, they have to pay for the shipping because we don't pay by FedEx, we don't do by UPS, we do by United States Postal Service. So since we do by United States Postal Service, this is where we offer free. So that way they know that, but you didn't put that there at all, period. Let's go over here, and this is the one for overseas. As you can see, overseas green paint mix. All right. He's charging the customers $140. Keep in mind the mixes that he has in here have matched house paint. So they're getting ripped off and they're getting charged extra for something that they can't go on and say, well, why am I paying so much for this? Why? You're paying a $70 surcharge fee. Where does this say it right here that I'm paying this surcharge because I'm not seeing it here? That's how the customer's going to react. This is a downgrade product. As you saw before, he downgraded. He took off the ambient light and he upgraded, but it was a downgrade. We saw that. Lied. And he lied basically at PayPal. Telling you can't be trusted. You file a complaint against this guy, there's a 100% guarantee he's going to go to PayPal and he's going to lie. Right here, the personal mix, we know what that is. That's bare silver screen. Hybrid mix, that stuff is the same color as a Cinemax. So guess what? Network gray will actually knock both of those out altogether. All right, let's go to the other shopping cart. Let's see if we can find that $70 surcharge fee that these overseas customers are going to be paying. Let's go pop over here. Jamie lost his temper. He lost his temper. What did your lawyers tell you to do? Your lawyers told you to not engage, right? We went in there to basically get ready for court for your company. Your company is being taken to court. You're being sued. And right on your company page, you put out an additional death threat toward me. This is now no more. This is going to be a lawsuit, but now this is following against criminal charges against your company and you. You have now got new criminal charges. And because there's a death threat tied to this, I can get this jumped up extremely fast. I can bring you to court very fast now. This is an open threat on my life. So now a warrant will be issued for your arrest now. So you've just basically quickened the process. That's all we needed. All right, let's go over here. We got $175. This is also for overseas shipping. Right here. Let me see. Okay. 2 quarts right there. At the bottom. 2 quarts of his mixes. Do you see anything over here? 2 quarts for overseas. Please message me what mix you are getting. There's nothing there. That's out. Nothing there. There's no specification. There's nothing there at all, period. You remind me of the Craigslist homes. I see these Craigslist homes that pop up and they'll have 1 picture. How do you own a house and you only have 1 picture of the entire house? Just 1 picture of just the outside. No inside, no backyard, no bathroom, no nothing. Just 1 picture. Email me. No phone call, no contact, nothing. Everybody's got cell phones on the planet. At the end of the day, you should be able to reach somebody with a cell phone. Just email me. Yeah, those are scams. So just email me for this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Why would I have to email you? You have a website, which means if you have a website, you have a marketplace. If a marketplace, you can put a category of each one, blah, 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 blah. And you should be telling them that they're paying a $70 surcharge fee. But it's not here. It's in the one place it needs to be at. And it only has 1 paint listed in here, which is the Frankenstein mix. That's it. Lazy. This is laziness. This is what you call sheer laziness. But the fact he doesn't have that $70 surcharge fee in there, yeah, he's just ripping people off. So if I'm coming here from overseas, I don't see none of our videos, and they go, huh, $175. Wait a minute. You add that up. Everybody else is paying $50 a quart. So that's $100, right? As you get two of them, right? So where's the extra $75 coming from? Because I'm not seeing anything here on why I'm being charged $75. What is this all about? You know what they're going to say to you, Jamie? They're going to say, well, he's going to say, well, I charge $75 for us. They're going to turn them off altogether. Because if they saw that in there and say, oh, okay, I'm being charged $75, that's what that fee is for. They'll say, okay, I understand that. If your product is legit, just say your product's legit, okay? And you have it in there, right? All right, it's $7, that's what they're going to charge me. Okay, that's the fee, you know, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, most people turn away from that because, again, they're not going to pay it at all, period, especially when they know some places will give you free shipping for overseas, and there are some places on at least in other products, screen paint products, that do give you free shipping overseas. So they may skip over that. But you didn't put that in there because you didn't want to get into sticker shock. The reason why we don't charge, we give all free shipping, because this stuff has to go through customs, and customs charges a lot of money for these products to go through. So they got to turn around and pay the shipping costs. They got to turn around and pay the custom costs. It costs them a lot of money. That's why we pay for shipping. But you, at the end of the day, we're not saying it's wrong that you pay for, that they got to pay for shipping. It's the fact that you don't have it stated here what they're paying. It's not there at all, period. So how come it's not there? Of all places to have that $70 surcharge fee should be here. Where does that pop up at? Let's show you where it pops up at. Let's show you where it pops up at. Where does it pop up for the $70 surcharge fee? Is it here? Let's check in here. Nope, not even in here at all, period. So it's not here at all, period. There's no information in this whatsoever, period, at all. He has this down as gunmetal. This is when I tell you he don't know his colors. That's gunmetal. So this is the UB mix, right? With projectors of 3,000 lumens. Works great with projectors of 3,000. That's it. So a person has to have a projector of 3,000 lumens to run this. Are you kidding me? We could do it at 1,000 easily. You have to have a minimum of 3,000, because it doesn't say 1,000 and up. It says 3,000 and up, which means the minimum requirement would be 3,000 and up, which means you would have to have a 3,000 lumen projector to run that, because the product is so dark you can't see the white level. That's why. There's the scam policy, shipping policy, ripping you off right there. All right. And shipping to US 2 to 3 days. He has it right there. Doesn't ship the postal boxes. We ship the postal boxes all the time. You know, it's a box you can ship to, right? It's real easy. You can ship the shipment. We just ship right to it. It's a PO box. We ship them all the time. All right, so that's gunmetal. Remember, that's gunmetal. Let's go pop over here and let's look at another product. This is the UB. We're still looking for the $70 charge. Let's come over here. Let's see what color this product is. This product is also gunmetal. So they all can't be gunmetal. So that's gunmetal too. This is what I tell you, he doesn't know the colors of his products. That's gunmetal. That's our shipping. This is our information right here. He just ripped off our shipping information. Our stuff, because he doesn't know anything. He really doesn't. He has to take from us at the end of the day. Here's a copy of our papers. All right, we're still not finding it. Is it here, right here? Right on the bottom. There it is. We found it. There it is. There we found it. This is what overseas customers are being charged. Overseas will be charged a $70 charge. Now, keep in mind, why isn't that up there in the shopping cart for the customers that are paying for overseas? How come this policy right here isn't up there? Don't you think that would be needed up there more than right here in the shopping cart for U.S. orders? Hey, Jamie, can you explain that? Or just you were just too lazy at the end of the day to just go, let me just copy and paste this and put that there. You're lazy, man. That's a ripoff. Number one, it's a ripoff in so many different ways. Half of the products you got up there, again, are basically nothing more than just house paint. You have no testing. We'll look for testing on your site. I'll try to see if we can track down any kind of testing. It doesn't have anything at all whatsoever. And on top of that, you can't do a snail mail policy. And I'll tell you why. You can't ship out a second package. Your product doesn't sell enough money to ship out a second package, and you don't have breaks on your shipping in order to do that. So there's no way in the world you're going to be able to pull off a snail mail policy. How in the world is he going to be able to ship you out a second package? Mind you, what this product goes for? It goes for $50. So no, you're not going to be able to spend an additional $14 out of your pocket. That's virtually impossible to ship that out. Not going to happen. Let's see. So we got gunmetal here. We have shipping policy down here. This is the fake shopping cart, the dummy cart, by the way, we can't find on this website. This is from 5 years ago, or sorry, 6 years now. 6 years ago, this is from the Frankenstein mix from another customer. It has nothing to do with this product. This is from 1 year ago. This is from the personal mix, which we saw. This right here is from the Frankenstein. That's from the Frankenstein. That's an image right there that was stolen off of Google. And this image right here, he just stole this from us. And at the top, what does it read? Frankenstein. Yes. No, that's a dummy shopping cart right there. None of the pictures in there go to anything. But anyway, he has the $70 surcharge fee there. And he also has gunmetal. So that's gunmetal. The other one's gunmetal. Guess they're all gunmetal now. Let's go over here and let's have a look on this side over here. We have, did this one. That was gunmetal. This is gunmetal. This is a Cinemax. So we know the Cinemax is house paint. So you know what that stuff is already. That's nothing more than house paint. This is the hybrid mix. Let's see what the hybrid mix is supposed to be. Wait a minute. Yeah, buddy. You made a serious mistake. So how in the world does the, let me see right here. This is the hybrid mix right here. That's the same image for the Frankenstein. Oh my goodness. That's the same image for the Frankenstein. All right, Jamie, let me explain something to you. All right. And our products, the reason why we can share the same images, because it's all the same screen paint. It's just basically in different sizes. You have different paints here. So screen paints that we have that are different from the other products don't share the same pictures because they're not from that product. They're from a completely different product. Problem you have here is you're showing images that belong to the Frankenstein, or basically whatever that mix is, popping up on the hybrid. So where do these images come from? Oh my goodness, let's dig into this. I got to move my keyboard back for this one. We got to move the keyboard back for this one. All right, see that image right there? See the product? Right? Right there, right? See? All right, now you're seeing these images right here. These images came from the hybrid, right? This one, I'm going to show you something, right? All right, so let's go over here real quick. Let's go over to the fake shopping cart. This is the hybrid, mind you. This came from the hybrid right here. All right. Same images with the lobster flaming up right there. Now, let's go pop over to same image, but guess what this paint's for? This is for the Frankenstein slash something dark Cinemax mix. This is what this is. So, Jamie, question I gotta ask you. What pictures are those actually from? Actually, tell you the truth, people, honestly, those pictures are from the Frankenstein. That's what they're from. In the dark, these are from the Frankenstein. So basically, he took these same images from here, and this one too, also with the hot coals, and he swapped those pictures over to the other one because, again, he has no pictures for that product. Gee whiz, man, really? So which ones are these? Are these the Frankenstein? Are these the dark alpha? Or just the hybrid? Which ones are these? All right, let's go check them. Let's go check back over. See the hot coals right here. See, we have two different forms of mixes here. We got this product right here he just named, which we can't find any product like that. That is the original for the Frankenstein, and all those to the Frankenstein right there. Let's go pop over to the hybrid. Let's go pop to the hybrid mix. Let's go to the shop. Go back over here to the hybrid mix right here. It's a hybrid, right? Click on that. See if we got the hot coals in here. Yeah, we do right there. Lies, man. That's all you do is lies. That's all you do. So you're just switching images around. One of them got dummy shopping carts throughout the entire site now. There's no proof and no evidence the product ever existing. All the pictures that are on the site are not real. You, on the other hand, you're just swapping stuff back and forth. So this is supposed to be the high print, but the other product we're showing from these belong to the Frankenstein. Wait, images don't come up for jack on nothing. You're not tagging your stuff. That's what's going on. You're doing a poor job tagging your stuff. Wait a minute, didn't we just see these two somewhere? Oh, this site's a freaking hot mess. I've seen these besides this cart right here. Let me see this one for a minute. Let me go over to, let's go over to, where's that Cinemax at? There we go. In here pulling images out. Stop pulling images out of here, man. Let me see. I'm at 35. This one right there. Dude, there's nothing you could do with the Cinemax. It's a house paint. That's it. We all know it's a house paint. So you can put all the pictures you want in here. You can change out the projector. It don't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Your product is house paint. That's it. There's no way around that. The only way you're going to be to come back from that is you're actually going to have to do a demonstration of your product versus the Cinemax. And then people are going to want more than that. I mean, sorry, Cinemax, more than that. They're going to want to see the network gray. They want to see the Amazon slip silver. They want to see all that. You don't have enough test demonstrations on your products. You really don't. Wait, that's gunmetal. That's gunmetal. This, for some reason, is gunmetal. Yeah, you have your Cinemax labeled as gunmetal. So basically, in the product selection for your customers, you have it under gunmetal. The entire list is under gunmetal. This right here is a hybrid. So we've seen you swap out pictures. These have Frankenstein pictures in it right here. And again, every demonstration in here is in the dark. Look at this. Dark, 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 dark. Yeah, that's about right. Let me see this right here.
All right, guys, more demonstrations on the hybrid mix. And I do want to apologize once again for not doing the 955WH.
Why is your environment so dark all the time? Gee whiz Louise, man. This is why your customers open up a curtain and the screen washes out. Yeah, this is, okay, let me see he's in the dark on this. Yeah, of course, in the dark. Dude, I can make house paint pop in the dark, literally. Regular, everyday gray house paint will pull up in a fully lit environment. The downside of gray screens is they can't see contrast, they can't read color, and they cannot pull in fully lit environments. They don't have the capability to do so. Yeah, their best colors are shown is when you have to be in a complete dark environment. As you've seen by his customer who tried to open up a curtain on the person that makes his screen completely washed out. As you've seen with the customer on top of the roof trying to show Batman, his screen washed out. Because when you do a screen and it has cinema bars, the cinema bars are supposed to be black, not gray. In the dark. In the dark. In the dark. So interesting. Let me see something for a minute. So where are these from? Then these are not from the Frankenstein doesn't possess these. These belong to the hybrids. That means we have to dig into this. Where can we track this video down?
And, you know,
we should be able to track it down through one of these things right here. I'm going to dig it up. Let me see. Hybrid mix, right? Also, too, I'm going to be checking for your test, too. Now, we already know your products here, Jamie, at the end of the day. No, they're house paint. All this stuff is basically house paint. We're good on that right there. But let's see if your product is tested. I don't know why I clicked that section there. Yeah, we can get it that time. I'm going to make sure that doesn't come up in there at all, period. Maybe I'll find that video I was looking for too. All right, there we go. It's clean. Make sure we didn't click anything up there. Where's your channel anyway? You're just in your channel. Yeah, that $70 surcharge fee, that's messed up. So basically, I mean, it's up to him whether he charges or not for it. But the fact that it's nowhere found up there for the customer to see of what they're being charged, why there's an extra $70 tacked onto the paint that they're buying, and you can only find it in certain areas below. On top of that, 3 of the screen paints are showing up to have gunmetal on them. They all can't be gunmetal. So let's see right here. I need to find the original channel. Well, we just go through this channel. Here we go. And your lawyers, I can't wait to meet those attorneys. I can't wait to meet them. They advise you? Ooh, okay. Can't wait to meet them. Let's look at this hybrid mix. All right, this is the hybrid mix right here. Let's go in and put down test. There's no test under your products here, buddy. These are just basic demonstrations, that's it. And this is the same demonstration that's been a year ago that's showing up on your products. As you claim that new product, this is supposed to be videos from that, which we know it's not. Nothing there. No tests. Let's put in customer review, hybrid mix. Customer review. You're missing an E there, buddy. All right, let's see what we got here. There is no customer reviews on your product. So what we have here is 10 months ago. Oh, gee whiz, we gotta see this right here. There's no customer reviews on this product. No one's buying this stuff. Let me see. Why is your environment always so dark? Look at this. I can literally see lights pushing up behind the back of your screen. There is no way in the world you could survive in a maxed out zone. Wait. This is a product right here? What's this right here? Oh, gee whiz. That's freaking house paint. I can tell. That's the same color as house paint. Network gray. This is the hybrid. Network gray 773 would easily blend into this with no problem whatsoever. And the whole video was done in the dark. Let me see what we got going here, man. Wrinkles, definitely wrinkles. Screen sand. Look at this. Yeah. All the demonstrations are done in the dark because the screen will wash up. That's why. So there's a little bit of lights you show with the curtains. When it's open, yeah, they're halfway shut. We know that. You got a bookcase blocking most of the light. And if there was any light really coming from the windows, this entire area would be illuminated with light. And again, I can't find any customer reviews. I can't find any tests. Any outside tests on this product? Let me see. We got no customer reviews, so we looked that up. Let me see. Can we find any form of customer reviews? So we did customer reviews. All we got for customer reviews on this was from 10 months ago. That's him. There's no customers on here with this product. They should pop up automatically. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. There is no customers on this stuff. There hasn't been any customers on the hybrid mix in years. Let me see. Let's see if we have any customer reviews on this altogether. I'm going to take out the hybrid mix. Just remove that. No customer reviews on that. Let's go to the website. We found no customer reviews. No one bought that stuff. There's nothing there at all, period. Can't find anything. Let's go to the next one. See if we can find any customers on this stuff right here. This would be, let's figure down the line. We know there's nothing on this. Dude, that stuff doesn't even exist. Let's look at the UV mix. Let's see if we get any customer reviews on the UV mix. Let's see, anything up to date. Up to date, let's see. Customer reviews, let's see. That's for the UV mix. Okay, so we don't have any customer reviews popping up here either on its products. This is 1 year ago. That's 1 year ago. That's 1 year ago. That's 2 years ago. But the Batman screen was actually outside the screen. It was washed out. That's 2 years ago. And that right there is another 1 year ago. There's nothing there. All right, no customer reviews on that. That's good. People are listening. They're basically watching our demonstrations and listening, not buying his products. That is good. We got one here. No customer review. This is 6 months ago. This is 1 year ago. Nothing there. And this is supposed to be customers return, which I doubt that. That's 1 year ago right there. 2 years. Wait, 2 years ago? What was this one? Customer return 1 year ago. That's it. And again, he shot the demonstration in the same dark environment. Yeah, Jamie, when you do a customer return, you're supposed to do it on a lower projector that you're using, especially if they're using one that's much higher. And you're supposed to do it against well-lit environments. Everything, you don't want to be in the same environment that the customer is in. You want to be in everything much higher than them. Much more light, much lower caliber projector. This is what you want to be in. Nothing on this product right here. And as you can see, we're looking for customer reviews. We're not finding anything on the customers. All right, that's gone. Then you just make some dumb statement to me telling me at the end of the day that they'll have any, what's my latest customer review? All right, I'm digging through yours right now. So you don't have anybody buying your product. All that stuff you told about how you got 15 and 20, well, you don't know orders. Nobody placing orders for your product because people aren't dumb enough to get ripped off. People, Jamie, go through your site and they watch the way you carried on in there, how you cut up, how you scream, and people don't want to be bothered with that at all. If they have a problem with your product, why would they go near you with a 10-foot pole if you show off doing stuff like that? That is extremely unprofessional. Then on top of that, your company's got multiple criminal charges attached to it. You have post office mail fraud charges attached to your company. You have a fraudulent LLC attached to your company. You have perjury on government documents on your company. Why in the world would I stick my credit card in that bad boy at the end of the day? There you go. You got you on videos matching house paint. Yeah. And why would I? I wouldn't dare go near your stuff with a 10-foot pole. Your stuff is dangerous, man. All right, let's go over here. We got customer. I'm going to go back to here. Customer. Sorry. Customer. We're doing customer reviews on its product. That was the UV mix. We found nothing there on the UV mix. It's just him. That's all it is. Let's go pick up from. Yeah, I'm gonna dig up companies too. You know that. I'll dig. Must have reviews of companies got to pop up in there somewhere. We were just on site. We were on site this summer. We were on site, walking around with a projector, showing our technology off everywhere in the environment. You could hear people in the background talking about how amazing the technology is. We're at another site over there doing the demonstrations over there too. What mountains of customers popping up? Where's your freaking demonstrations at? I have more customer demonstrations than you. Yeah, I ain't think so. Talk all that trash. Where's yours at, Danny boy? I don't see no customers on you. I bet you can't find one customer review on you either. Let's get a digging. I'm going back over to your site and I'm gonna grab me another one. Let me see. I'm gonna go grab. We went to the UV mix, nothing there. We were at, this one doesn't exist, so we know, but let's go to this one too anyway. Let's just humor it. Let's go to this new mix he has here. See if any customers have a mix on something that doesn't exist. All right, I'm gonna look for this one right here. See if we can find somebody with this product. Mind you, we're directly on your website. Not your website, we're on your YouTube. I'm looking for customer review. That's why you're mad. That's why you're lashing out like that. That's why you're making death threats now. Because you have been backed into a corner. You've been telling all these lies for all this time. For years, you've been telling lies and slandering other people's products, trying to keep afloat. And now it's finally caught up to you. We got criminal charges, and now you got even more serious criminal charges because you put a death threat on my life. So you're going to jail, buddy. I'm not dropping any of my charges, not one of them, not one. Right after I get off of here, I'm contacting the police. I'm gonna show them, you're already in the system already. Your address, all your information, all that's in there. And you'll make a death threat for my life, dead or alive? Okay, no problem. I got you. Don't worry. I'm gonna hook you up real nice. Let's go see if we find anything here. Nothing. There is no customer reviews, of course, and no videos for this product because that's a dummy and fake shopping cart that you made up. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. Nothing. Not a thing. Because you made that shopping cart off. That's a fraud cart shopping cart. That's a rip-off shopping cart designed to rip off your customers. You know, the people who basically back this guy at the end of the day, who say that, oh, his products are good, I would love to meet you. I would love to see you in court. Are you going to be in court backing him when he's been under trial? I'm curious. Are you going to show up as testimony witnesses to back him up? Are you going to be there? I wonder. Danny, are you going to be there? Solid Week 5? You're going to be there anyway. You're in a conspiracy charge, but you're going to show up to back him up? Who's going to back him up in court? You better be there. I'm looking for you. We're going to be looking for you. Make sure when you come up on that airport, we're going to make sure we're looking for you, that you're going to pop up and back him up 100%, that you know 100% everything he said about us is true. Who's going to back him up? None of y'all. None of y'all back him up. You're going to sit back, you're going to watch that man fry. That's what you're going to do. And they're going to deny your existence. That's what's going to happen. They're going to deny your existence, Jamie. They're going to watch you burn. But the thing about it is they're going to burn with you because, again, they're involved in it with you. They believed in your lies at the end of the day. This is what I find interesting about people who do dumb stuff at the end of the day. They will back somebody. And then when that person gets prosecuted, they will back away from that person. Like, oh, no, I got nothing to do with him, man. I mean, he was doing some stuff. And the only reason why I did that because I believed what he was saying. And I thought it was true and this, that, and the other. But gentlemen, you won't get out of that because we can show proof that we brought this evidence to your front door and told you what this guy was doing. And you ignored it and continued on with those actions. This is why you're going to get a couple years in jail. Because we could prove that you continued on even after we came to you and told you these guys are fakes. Ooh, not going to work. So Jamie, powwow your friends. Ask them right now. Ask how many of y'all are going to have my back when I get locked up. No one's going to have your back. They're going to watch you burn. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to get mad because they're watching you burn and you know they did stuff. So you're going to snitch on them and watch them burn with you. That's what's going to happen. Y'all look like that type. All right. This product doesn't exist. No customer reviews, no videos. What else we have left on this site we're going through right now? Let's see. Let's go pop over to, let me see, this one, the Cinemax. Let's see if we get any customer reviews on this. It's supposed to be his top product right here. Let's see how many people have bought this thing, knowing that the product's house paint. Now you put more pictures in here, a lot more pictures in here, so you can show you that, look, it actually works. It actually works. It's a house paint. We also have the video demonstrations. It's house paint. This is why I think, Jamie, at the end of the day, you have something wrong with your head. Did you not see your, okay, you were in the video, right? You were in the video matching house paint. So why are you still selling this mess? This is why I believe at the end of the day, you have a mental issue, just something wrong there. I can tell by your reading and writing skills at the end of the day that you definitely are slow. I can definitely tell that. But also more, I think there's something wrong with your noggin, because you're literally trying to sell this stuff knowing that you match house paint. The Metallica 2.0 he pulled off altogether, because again, that shows demonstrations how to make the product, but he did try to make the attempt. All right, let's see if we can find anybody with this willing to basically take claim to this nonsense. Let's go to your channel. Ring your channel. That's your channel right there. So we couldn't find the other product that didn't even exist. So if he sit back and said, hey, I threatened his life because he started talking about stuff on my website that wasn't true, you really want to go down that road? Because that's what I'm suing you for. I'm taking you to court for. That's what's in your charges. You really want to go down that road? I don't think you do. Going through your site right now looking for stuff and I can't find customer review on this stuff. Let's see, screen paint mix. Do we have the Cinemax mix? Let me see, customer review. See if I can find anything recent. He claims he got all these orders. I'm going to see where these customers are popping up at. Let me see, customer review. Review. All right. Let's see what we typed in. Now, the big question is, how many people bought this stuff knowing he had house paint? I consider people to be extremely smart. I don't consider anyone to sit there and go, gee whiz, it matched the house paint. Let me give him 50 bucks for something to match the house paint when I can just go in at $30 a gallon. Yeah, people aren't dumb, Jamie, at the end of the day. Oh, look at this here. 1 year, 2 years. Ain't nobody bought. I told you nobody bought that stuff. They won't go near with a 10-foot pole. He matched house paint right there. This is all Jamie right here. No one wants to back his products. 1 year ago. 1 year ago. 2 years ago. One month ago. This is 1 month ago right here. And that's him. Yeah. 2 years ago. Where's your customers at? I got customer demonstrations sitting on my cell phone right now. I'm about to post. These are recent demonstrations. We just had one, as I said, came up a couple of days ago. Where is your product demonstrations? Where? No one's backing your stuff. You know why? Because your stuff is house paint. Everybody got ripped off. That's why. All right, let's go out of here. Now, those of you, again, if you got ripped off, well, no one's bought his product recently at all. So that means all those packages you were talking about, how you got orders, people were buying, no one's buying anything. Who right now has a Cinemax screen that you purchased from him? Post it. I would love to see it. I will search you out tomorrow. Again, post it. I want to see those of his customers who got ripped off and got burnt. Post your screens because we all know what's in it. And the reason why you won't post it is because you know you have a house paint sitting on your wall. I guarantee that most of you already went out to shut me up at the end of the day, did the demonstration yourself because Jamie wouldn't do it. Now, if Jamie won't do the test at the end of the day, he won't do the test at all. That shows at the end of the day that we're speaking the truth. That's why y'all pushed him. You know, Jamie was pressured into doing the network race 773. Yeah, he was. His customers made him do it because they got sick and tired of hearing me talk about how his product matched house paint. Now, how do you think those customers felt after pressuring him to put pressure on him to make him do the demonstration? He does the demonstration and he matched. That's about 90% of his fan base just destroyed right fast, that quick. And then we go back and say, hey, look, we thought that was disturbing. He did it with his personal mix a couple years back. At Rexstem, they're going. Then we go out and say, hey, how about this? How about you send me down black paint? You talk all this trash about my product being this, that, and the other. How about you shut me up and you send me down some black paint? Here's a certified letter from us. Send it to me. Show me you can back up what you say. That crushed the rest of them. And that same certified letter, even though we don't need it, but it's evidence beyond belief, will crush you on every level in court. It'll give you time in jail. At 30 years we're requesting. Now you're going to get more than that because we have an open death threat from you. Get a lot more time than that. Oh yeah. There's no way around it. You have basically sealed your fate on so many levels. You have nothing left to lose right now. Your wife is going to divorce you. That is definitely going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now. You're not going to be around. You're not going to be around. You're not getting out. You're going to be in there for a long time. You got serious charges against you. We're challenging your company. We can show you committed perjury. You know how much time you get for a perjury on a government document? It's serious. He is not getting out. Jamie will live the rest of his time in prison. He's not getting out. And now we got an open death threat, which means we can get a warrant for your arrest right away. You just put down on your company's website, post it to me, dead or alive, with my face on it. Yep, good luck on that one. Well, let's see. I'll be sending all that over to your landlord. We'll be in contact with him. That basically someone from his unit, you, apartment, we know what you are at, we know where you're at, sent me a death threat. Using the same LLC attached to his company, which is now attached to his business. You messed up big time. So let's see. Any customer reviews for this product? This is the Cinemax. We put in, make sure we got this right here. Now your friends are going to start distancing themselves away from you. You messed up. Even this is the worst you could have ever messed up on. But no, there's no customer reviewing your product. It's just you. You know why? Because it's customers ask for them to remove the videos. They don't want nothing to do with them. They're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. Why in the world would you sit up there and brag about the Cinemax mix and you watch the person who made it match the screen paint on a house paint? You know how that makes you look at the end of the day? Feel sorry for a customer, but it makes them feel stupid. It makes them look idiots. It's not your fault. You were lied to. That's all to it. Not your fault. You were lied to. But that's how it makes them feel. Can you imagine if they bought back out the DeLorean, right? They bought it back out. And the person who made the DeLorean made a replica version, but the real parts are basically not anything wrong against Honda or Kia. Some people get mad about that. It was a Kia. And they bragged about it on Kickstarter, about the new DeLorean coming out for 2024. And everybody went out and bought this car and found out it's just basically a watered down Kia. And you spent like tons of money for this vehicle. The only people that are really going, and then the ones that basically talked all the trash and backed the company, you don't know what you're talking about. This company's legit, blah, blah, this, and blah, blah, blah. Those are the ones that are going to suffer in silence. They can't come out and they can't put claim on this company because they did too much to back it. So they have to suffer in silence. They're angry, they're upset. They're mad because they got ripped off, but they backed this company and they can't say anything about it because everybody about this saying, I told you so, and they don't want to hear that. So they will suffer in silence. The other ones, on the other hand, have said, well, you know, I thought it was going to be legit. I was a little skeptical, but I put the money on it and, you know, I'm just going to go to court and get my money back. Those are the ones who can get their money back. But you people who backed that product up and stood behind it, you can't. You got to suffer in silence. Yeah, you're the ones got that product sitting up on your wall. How come I don't see any of your trolls showing off their screens and bragging about them? I don't see none of y'all. I'm looking for y'all right now. I'm looking for customer reviews. I can't find anybody. The only people we're finding on his products are basically just him. This is a customer outside and their screen is washed out. And that's not the Cinemax right there, because that comes up under several different versions of paints. So we don't even know which one that's going to possibly be. First it said it was the UB, then it was the Cinemax, then it was the Hybrid. So which one is it? And that screen washed out. So, yeah, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Yeah, no one's buying these products at all. All right, let me see if we can find something here where we can get any test on the products. Cinemax. Let's see. Now, let me show you how we do tests. This is us. This is gunmetal technology alone by itself. We do so many test demonstrations that this is all I have to do. I'm going to match this channel versus ours. So let's put in 2.35.1. That's it. These are all the test demonstrations I've done at 235.1. Shows me when people come up to me about widescreen or anamorphic demonstrations and all that, I have a vast amount of intelligence also too and knowledge in this technology because I've done it to death. Do you see that? Do you see all the videos that are popping up? That's all me. Custom built. I actually built one with built-in speakers. I custom built my own frames, which means, Jamie, you can't do this because you can't freaking add. You don't know how many quarts go into a gallon, you can't add. If you don't know that you can't take 2 quarts of paint a 300-inch screen, and that 3 100-inch screens, 4x7, are going to be the same equivalence of a 300 screen itself, you're not building 235.1s, because that's a strange design and screen. See this right here? This is the ViewSonic projector. We're the ones who figured out that the ViewSonic projector had a 235.1 anamorphic lens in it, which a lot of people didn't know, but we figured it out. We found out when we bought one of their projectors. Right there. So these are all the 235.1s I customized and built. See how it just goes on and on and on, on and on and on, on and on and on. Boom, boom, boom. Been there, done that, people. Been there, done it. I done 239.1. I actually did a screen that was, what was that screen? Anamorphic. That screen right there. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Here's one of my other setups right here. 235.1 custom speakers, 1610 custom. I built both of those screens. That's why when I get Danny talking about building the screen, man, you don't know the first beginning about building a screen. I built so many different wooden screens, it's not even funny. I even built a screen stand for my motorized projection screen equipped with LED lights. That's my work right there. This demonstration alone will level all your demonstrations. Easy. My FLE technology, killing sunlight, will blow all your freaking demonstrations out of the water. All right, so there's my 235.1 setups right here. Another custom 235.1, custom built. Any of y'all have 200-inch screens in your homes? No, that's a 200-inch screen sitting next to that. I can pull that at 2. How many 200-inch screens do you actually have? Well, you don't have. You can't put a 200-inch screen in there. You didn't utilize your environments, gentlemen. That's the problem. You didn't do that. So, curved projection screens. How many curved projection screens have you built? You haven't built any of those. So, judging showing you my 235.1. Let's go to Crow and see how many 235.1 screens he actually built. Let's see. I'll put in the simple digits as we put in ours. 35.1. That's it, just like we put in ours. That's not 235.1, that's 16.9. So again, you don't even know measurements. Look at that, 235.1. That's not a 235.1. 235.1s aren't that high. They're actually short in height and long in length. These screens can reach anywhere between 20 feet. So let's see where this 235.1 screen he claims he's built. Doesn't say here. I don't see anything here that says 235.1. And I bet you the whole demonstration sits in the dark. Yeah, that's 16.9, not 235. You know, I know it's 230, not 235. You see right here, this would be missing. The heads would be missing because this is not formatted for 235.1. Can't take 16.9 and 16.10 and format it for actually 235.1 because the heads would be missing. I actually did demonstrations explaining why you can't take a 16.9 screen and apply this with a 235.1 setting at a 16.9 format because, again, heads and bottoms would be missing. And if you do this on the screen, what will happen is, because the screen is too high, and if you're able to pull it off, on like people do fish sometimes to pull it off, you'll have this long gray image here and gray image here because the screen is going to shrink. That's not 235.1. No, it's not. That's nowhere near 235.1. Oh, what else do we have here? And that's not 235.1. So let me get this straight. We only have 2 videos. That's it. And none of these are 235.1. All right, let's move on. Let's go to, should I do FLE, outside direct sunlight demonstrations? That just would be us. You know that, right? Just want to put that out there. All right, I'm going to go back to my channel. We have the 235.1 setups right here. Here's another one of my 235.1s. See how the screen's cut? See how it's designed? That's how 235 is supposed to look like. That game is designed for 235.1. That's what they look like. We got to do this because we have some people coming here and they try to argue what we're talking about, but you don't even know what 235.1 is supposed to look like, do you? This right here, this is 235.1. See how the screen is designed? That's the 235.1 screen. Don't come here and question me about my work at the end of the day. You guys haven't even caught up. See how my projector reads? 235.1. Your projector has to be able to read that in order for you to pick that up. Your projector's not reading this, you don't have a 235.1 setting. Your projector is not running in 235.1. And I told you before, if you're a customer and you're asking about products, don't come here. When we do these demonstrations like here, don't come here because we'll ignore you. I don't basically read any of the comments at all whatsoever come in. Don't do that. It's not for that. If you want to ask me questions, you contact me through my email or through our site. That's what you do. But most people who come in here are basically people who are trying to back up, or naysayers coming in with fake accounts trying to pose at their customers. Ain't no customers coming back, and y'all, we can't even find any of your customers. I can literally say that about you. Went to your channel, looked up your products, looked for customer reviews, found nothing. Go to my website, see how many freaking customer reviews I have on mine. I have more customer reviews than you got. My Crystal Edge site's full of customer reviews. You don't have any customer reviews. Ain't nobody backing your stuff. And you're talking about 235.1, that's 235.1. You see my projector, what it said? 235.1. What about projector mapping? Oh, y'all don't do that. Stealing app, oh, y'all don't do that. Stealing app, y'all don't do that. I don't do none of that stuff. Look at this, mass up. Biggest one I ever built, 178-inch 235.1 coated to the wall. Ambient light rejection, y'all don't have that. You don't have no ambient light rejection technology. I don't have it. So where are your demonstrations at? Come on, I'm looking for y'all. We're doing this YouTube to YouTube. Do I need to do a video called YouTube to YouTube? Challenge my YouTube channel versus y'all's? Really? Let's do customer demonstrations versus customer demonstrations. My customers are outside watching them. The same demonstration you showed on that, what was that stuff? What was that stuff he showed on that freaking paint in the dark? The lobster, right? There was a lobster, right? Yeah. There you go. There we go. These are our customers. Where's yours at? This is my customer doing the same demonstration you did outside with the lobster. Outside, not inside. You see Christmas tree lights splash behind the back of his screen? No. Same demonstration. They don't have any products. Your products don't work. They're trash. You're going to show me a demonstration of the Frankenstein or hybrid mix or whatever that is in some dark environment with Christmas tree lights splashed behind the back of your screen. That's my customer outside doing that demonstration outside in the daytime hours. And that demonstration will crush all your products by itself. You can't even do demonstrations like that, and you're the person who makes the product. Yeah. What then? What then? Nothing. Your products don't work. Well, y'all slideshows. These are all slideshows of all my customers right here. You even ripped off one of my customer demonstrations on your Facebook channel. That's our demonstration, not yours. But I can see you got to steal because you do steal Google images because your products don't work. That's understandable. Your products just don't work, do they? These are my customers. Where are yours? That's the demonstration you ripped off and put on your Facebook channel. Try to make it look like it was yours. It's not yours, it's mine. There you go. Demonstrations in church. As a matter of fact, church demonstration, my promo demonstration when you first come on shows a screen, massive size screen, tons of ambient light before and after demonstration. See, people who do business with us don't have to change their environment in order to get the screen to work. Like that one demonstration, we had those washed out looking birds or whatever on that whatever projector they had in there, and the screen was washed out. They had to turn out the lights in order to get the screen to produce a better color. Stuff is trash, man. That's our demonstrations right here. Another customer right there. And you're gonna talk about recent customers? I can show you recent customers. Can you show me recent customers that are not sitting back like a year ago? No, you can't. Where's your demonstrations? Where are your demonstrations at, man? Look, lights on. That's a 148-inch screen. Lights on. Where are your demonstrations at, Jamie? You get crushed, man. You understand, man. We crushed you on so many levels. I can do YouTube channel to channel. My channel is more professional than yours. My website's so professional. You steal information off of us. You take our freaking specification sheets because yours look like crap. You have no customers backing your products. All your customers sit in the dark. I can go to your channel right now and look at every last one of your customers. None of them will be able to match that demonstration sitting next to all those windows. Every single one sitting in the dark right now, just like you are. You ripped off your customers so bad they don't even want to touch your stuff at the end of the day. You're sitting there matching house paint, showing off receipts, burning them, stealing from them, robbing from them. Then had a nerve to put a policy in there where your customers can't even return the product. What happens to the overseas customer at the end of the day? Let me ask you a question about that real quick. The overseas customer who did get ripped off and spends that $70 surcharge fee, how is she or he able to return this product? How? Who's paying for the $70 surcharge fee when it's coming back? Are they paying for it or are you paying for it? How does that work? Are you going to charge them another additional $70 surcharge fee to send the product back? How about that? Answer that question, since you're in here running your mouth so much. Who's paying for it? They're going to pay for it. They're going to pay just to have that product, send it back. If you do honor that, you can't honor it. That's why your policy is set up right there to rip them off. You don't even have it there at all. You don't have nothing there at all, period. So they send it back. Who's paying for the surcharge fee? They'll pay $70 to get the product. And if it doesn't work out and they want to basically exchange it, that's another $70 surcharge fee that I'm pretty sure you're going to charge at the end of the day. Because it's going to cost them money to send it back. It's not going to be cheap. $70 is definitely going to be in there. I ship overseas all the time. I ship it for free. I know how much it costs. I got a package sitting on my floor right now going to Australia. So I know how much money it costs. Well, it don't cost me that much money because I got making shipping breaks and perks, but it costs you that money. So, and then you got to ship it back to them. So they're going to pay another $70 surcharge fee. You didn't think about that, did you? Before you put that in there, did you? So how would they return the product or have you do some kind of product review on it to show that it's working? And how would you know what to look for if you have no test under your products? You don't even have a batch number for your products. So how would that work? Gee whiz, he's an idiot. Don't think anything through. That's what the problem with Jamie. Jamie never thinks anything through. He just reacts on impulse. That's what you are. You react on impulse. You react on your human emotions when it comes to business. You keep human emotions at the door. This is why you don't think clear when you do things. You constantly make mistakes. That's why it's easy to catch you doing dumb stuff. Like you lost your temper and made a threat on my life. That right there is going to get you charges and get you a warrant for your arrest right away because they have to come pick you up. You made a death threat toward me. It's a very serious charge you just made. You act on impulse. This is what gets you in trouble. And you can say, oh, he provoked me. No, I didn't provoke you. You have common sense at the end of the day. We all have it. Now you can sit there and say, well, he said about his family. You did that to yourself. Nobody told you to talk about people in my family that don't know you. They got nothing to do with this. You did this. You brought that on your own head. Oh, yeah, he mentioned people in my family, that people who had different, colorful, different lives, and a nice way of putting it. He called them out. So you're going to have to deal with that. And now they know that you're going to get an arrest right away. Yeah, you did that to yourself. You put a death threat on one of their family members' heads. So what do you think is going to happen? There you go. You'll find out. So you did it yourself. I told you that when they catch you, they're going to stomp you out. And that's what they're going to do because they don't know you. I told you, don't mention people that are not involved in this. You did. So that's what they're going to do. When they find you, they're going to stomp the daylights out of you. Not a threat. It's going to happen. They're definitely going to get you. You had no business mentioning their names at all. They had nothing to do with you. They don't know who you are. As far as you're concerned, you're just somebody that I'm basically dealing with. That's all. As long as there's no death threats in there toward me, they said they got nothing to do with that part. But you just threatened my life. So guess what? There is family. They're going to protect me no matter what. So guess what's going to happen to you? You up the ante. And now we can get a warrant for your arrest right away because we show that you just threatened my life. Right on your company. And then when I put your company up for charges, because again, we are filing lawsuits against this company, we can clearly show that his company not only is a fake and a fraud, but the owner of the company issued a death threat toward me. Oh, well, it sucks to be you. Anyway. Oh, we got more demonstrations here. These are ours? Yeah, no, these are different ours. These are outside demonstrations. Let's go to, you're going to his channel. We're challenging stuff on your channel. There's no 235.1 on here. Oh, let me see. Let me go. Let's do a black versus black. We do black versus black test demonstrations. Just how many gray versus gray you have. So let's do black versus black. We post these directly to our website for fun. And we do these for fun. This is just fun. Now, Jamie, as you said, oh, why are you going? Why'd you just leave the room? We were just in here. Oh, you can't back your stuff up. That's what it is. Well, I'm just saying these are all our black versus black. They all left. Usually these are some of the haters that come in here. But yeah, so these are all our black versus black demonstrations. Now, for those you don't know, these are tests that we do against our products to make sure that our products are not matching everyday household paints, which we don't want them to do. And these tests are extremely important. So as you can see in our demonstrations here, this shows our products doing the black versus black. Now, Jamie did do one of these demonstrations, but it didn't go so well. His product ended up basically matching house paint, but that's what you don't want. This is our product against fabrics right here. So it shows you we don't match fabrics, and we've done just about everything you could possibly think of. Now, this would be Jamie's gray versus gray demonstration. Let's see if we can find it right here. We have to go over here to the list here. He did do a gray versus gray right there. I mean, you guys want to talk trash about people's channels and stuff? Hey, I'm doing a one-on-one. Let's see if you did the gray versus gray. Yeah, you did do the gray versus gray. You did it right here. Matter of fact, you did it in 2 different occasions. So gray versus gray is to make sure your product doesn't match your house paint. I mean, you don't want to do that. You don't want it to match in any way whatsoever. So there we go. Showing off the container. Right there, showing the receipts that he purchased the item. Mind you, thank you to his customers who pressured him to do this because he refused to do the demonstration. This took years. I usually say about 6 months to a year for him to do the demonstration. There's the container right there, showing the difference between his product and gray paint. And we'll show him painting the screen down. And then after painting the screen down, we will show, let me see, we should paint the screen right here. So, question, how many gray versus gray demonstrations have you done versus your products? I'm going to look on your channel and see. Now, again, you can sit there and say, I'm making all this up. I'm not making this up. I'm on my channel showing my black versus black demonstration. I'm going into your YouTube channel and I'm looking at versus your gray versus gray. Are we going to find anything? I don't think we are going to find anything. So let's see. What are the reactions? Oh, wait. We had to go back to the very beginning. Right about there. So this is his gray versus gray. As you can see, 2 gray screens at the top. He did title it Crows1176 versus the Network Gray 773. So this is what his gray demonstration should be. Now, when he does this demonstration, keep in mind that Jamie, we're done with your website. We've already been on there. We did the trial for customer reviews and you probably couldn't find anything, so we're done with that. We're on your YouTube channel right now, so you're late. But anyway, so as you can see here, right, let's see if he passed the test. He didn't pick up contrast at all, so you can see that he doesn't pick up any contrast. But let's see what happened. And voila, you matched. So what does that say? You didn't pass the gray versus gray test. Okay. And let's see any other future ones that are here in the front. You didn't, you matched every single one of them. So that means that your product basically matches house paint. Okay, you did it here over here. This is a demonstration against the personal mix versus the personal mix versus bare silver screen. You also match here perfectly too. Okay. Okay, so we got a perfect match here. All right, so let's go over here and let's watch our demonstration that we have on our channel on our black versus black. This is our product right here against black fabric. Let me see, we have another demonstration of the 7. This is the 7 technology versus everyday black paint. So this is the black paint on this side, and this is 7 technology on this side. Now, you see, Jamie, see how it works on a black versus black? We don't want to match the paint. That's what we don't want to do. So you can see here where we have the house paint on this side. See how it's coming up dirty and dingy, and see how on our product is picking up a nice high bright white level. That's what you want to do. You don't want to actually match the product, because that means your product is just as equal to house paint. All right, so we're going to come out of here. Let's go back to his channel. All right, Jamie, we're going to come off your channel because I can see you're over there incriminating yourself. So we're just going to let him go for right now. We have all we need to know off his channel. So let's go over here and let's talk about his YouTube channel. So as you can see, as we look for the gray on our channel, we show you our black versus black. We don't match house paint in any way. And we do have these demonstrations displayed directly on our website where he doesn't. Let's go check out and see if we have any gray versus gray on his channel. Let's look for gray versus gray. Gray versus gray. Gray versus gray. Now, this is supposed to be the product where he claims this product came with a much higher white level. Let me give you a news flash. Gray screens are not supposed to produce a higher white level. A gray screen should be producing a higher contrast level, because you guys can't read contrast and color. And on top of that, he didn't do this demonstration again. So let me see, we got a gray versus gray. Let me see. Oh, did he bring this back? Yes, he did. This is the Network Gray 773 video. This is the one we're tracking. Oh, yes. We're going to definitely have a ball with this one. This is Crows1176, Network Gray 7. Look, tones, watch closely. Thank you so much for bringing this back. Let's look at this product right here. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for bringing this back. I thank you so much. We definitely got to make a copy of this. Yeah, so basically, this is Network Gray 773. This is Crow's product right here. He's claiming that he didn't match the paint. You're colorblind, man. You are really, really colorblind. Where in the world are you thinking you're not matching this? Oh, we got to get pictures on this on ABS forums, all this. I was hoping he'd bring one of these back out again. Wow. Are you kidding me? Oh, we got to come back on this. We got to come back on this. This is a gold mine. This is an absolute gold mine. This is one of the videos that went missing, that went deleted off his account. We literally can show you this is the video went missing. He brought the video back. This is absolutely fantastic. So you really believe, Jamie, we got to invite you in the room for this. You really believe at the end of the day that you are seeing two different screens here. Really, to look, watch closely. Yeah, I'm looking closely, man. I'm not seeing anything at all. I'm going to do a short for this. I'm actually going to hook up my Facebook page and run this to my Facebook page. We can't believe we got this back. Don't delete this video. Keep it there. Keep it there. And you see how I zoomed in so you wouldn't see the box at the bottom because the box matches perfectly. Wow. Who is this one? This is Network Gray, right? Yeah, oh my goodness. This is absolutely amazing. This is amazing. This is so amazing. Do I have chips for this? I have to have chips for this. I need something to eat while I watch this. We got to watch this whole demonstration. Is he talking in this one? Do we got him talking? Yes, we got him talking. All right, we got to come back. We got to do this video. I need a double exact copy of this. We actually, because the last ones, I talked a lot in them. We did explain a lot of stuff, but this one we can get an actual recording of this. Because again, these are fraud charges being brought up against Jamie Fernando Gonzalez for making these products that are basically matching house paint. We got to be back for this. We got to be back. We got to be back. We got it. We got it. This is beautiful. This is absolutely